Hello everyone, and welcome back to the new update video. And well, obviously stayed up all night for this, so as you can see, more pop-ups that just randomly appear. Well, looks like this one isn't going to show the picture anytime soon. I guess there's going to be the new pan-European line that we'll be looking over, the Azur lane stuff, the chain bundles, and obviously Michelangelo. At least show the picture again. Now whatever. Anywho's, oh yeah, there is a free tier 2 Russian cruiser in the PS store for free, obviously. Here we go. Okay. 60,000 doubloons. Come on, boy. Started here and obviously get my daily praise. So probably the bundles. What's this? Schonberg crate. I'm assuming it's gonna it's gonna be one with for 10,000 global. That's not worth it. Oh, okay, looks like you can get some stuff for free. PE commanders. So 2,000 doubloons for a single pan-European crate. Alright. 250 doubloons for 3 European crates. Well, let me have 3, so 750. 8,000 per crate, which was 24,000. This would be 1.35 million for all the crates. This thing can only load any slower. The European Spirit doesn't even give you the European crates, it gives you common crates and 2 insignias, 12 paint for 4,700 doubloons. Woo! Oh, that's not a bad price. Virtus Unitas, so you get Janko Vukovic and the Virtus Unitas flag with 25 camera. Olens comes with her flag with 30 camo and 30 of each epic booster. This is big European crate. I guess 750 doubloons to only buy one. 10 crates is 7,500. 15,000 doubloons for 20. Jeez, 35 crates for 21,000. I don't think people are gonna go for the DDs that hard. 6 unique bundles inside. So 500 doubloons for 12. 800 doubloons for pan-European destroyer crates. 3,000. That's a huge jump and a half. Are you kidding me? 3,000 for 5 big destroyer, pan-European destroyer crates. Okay, free one in the middle, 6,000 for 10 pan-European destroyer crates, and then the final reward is Friesland for 45% off doubloons. Even though I think you can get her in the store for global XP for free eventually, but you know. And obviously, if you already have the duplicate over 26,250,000, that doesn't seem that worth it. Azur. Oh wow. Well, I guess people gotta buy the bundles now. Because I don't think... Oh wait, no. Okay, there's another tab. That's good. At least they added this. This what? Didn't the Warhammer 40k didn't have like a tab like this, I believe? As you can see, you can buy all the commanders except for Atago. For 5,000 doubloons each. You can also buy New Jersey, Al-Chapayev, Sovetskaya Rossio, Yukikaze, Zara, Cheshire, Montpellier, Aurora, AL Baltimore, Queen Elizabeth, and AL Fuso, and then obviously all the skins that come with them. But before you buy, there's like a little bit of something else before that. So, oh, hold on. What is this? What? Marceau? Druid? Druid's not tier 10? Okay, okay. What is this little thing? Sonar and rapid main battery reload booster? Okay. Well, I guess I'll go over these. Okay. Schonberg? Tier 7K Schonberg. Maybe. 2 front guns. 2 torpedo tubes. 2 back guns. Tier 7. Five-second consumable duration. Reload time is 40 for the ECP. Smoke generator. Consumable duration 20, dispersion time 69 seconds, reload time 240, number of consumables 2, and you could switch it to main battery reload booster, and it's the same, except the duration is 20 seconds? I'm curious about the sonar on this thing. Okay, max speed 8% for engine boost, consumable duration 120, reload time 180, and you get 2 of these. And for the sonar, 5 point. Torpedo range detection is 3.8, ship range is 5.6, consumable duration about 2 minutes, reload time is about 3 minutes, number of consumables is 2. This thing might be pretty nasty, honestly. Survivability to 22,500. Armor 10 to 60 millimeters. Artillery 4x1s 150 millimeters. Range 11.2. Reload time 5. Turn time 16.4. HE shell damage 2,200. Fire setting chances 11. AP shell damage max 3,800. So pretty much like another ZF6, I guess. Torpedo launchers 2x4s. Reload time is 90. Max damage is 13,700. The torpedo range by sea is 1.3. Torpedo range 8.5 with torpedo speed 58. Defense, or AA defense is damage per second 12 at 2, 24%, 24 damage per second is also at 2 kilometers, and 15 is at 3.5 damage per second. Maneuverability, maximum speed 36 knots, turning circle radius 690 meters, rudder shift time 4 seconds, concealment. Detectability range by sea is 6.8, range by air is 3.4, and firing in smoke is 3, so watch out for that. Nothing about the armor sent to the DD. It has tough, extended sonar, barrage. K. Schonberg. Project SK-22, developed in 1933 and 1934, was based on that. Thank you for interrupting the pop-up screen. Still not gonna load, are you? Was based on the 1916 class World War I super destroyers. One of the project versions suggested that the ships be equipped with 4 5.9 150mm guns. The operational use of such destroyers was considered debatable. The ship was too unstable of a platform for artillery fire, even with their displacement exceeding 2,000 tons. This was one of the major reasons why Kriegsmarine administration gave preference to a project with smaller caliber artillery. Your design, 1933. This is going to be a long video I got this somehow put together. Okay, Druid, Tier 8, British Destroyer. I like that kind of. Obviously only 2 front guns, no torpedoes, so if you think this might be a torpedo boat, it's only gunboat and gunboat only. So the ACP duration is 5, reload time 40, smoke generator, consumable duration is 10, dispersion time is 40, reload time is 60, and you get 6 of these off the bat. With Smogathon, I think it's like 8. It has sonar, obviously, torpedo range is 2.8, ship range is 3.2, with a consumable duration of 3 minutes, and reload time is 3 minutes, and you get 2 of these. And heals, HP per second, 219, consumable duration is 10, reload time is 80, and you have 2 of these. Survivability, 22,000 exactly, armor 10 to 20mm, artillery 2x2s, 127mm, fire range is 11.1, reload time is 2.1, and turn time is 7.2 seconds, with the AP shell max damage is 2,200. AA defense, damage per second, 49 seconds at 2 kilometers, 117 damage at 3.5, and 70 damage at 5 kilometers. Maneuverability, 35 knots. Turning circle radius, 690 meters. Order shift time, 5.4 seconds. For concealment, range by sea is 7.1, range by air is 3.5, and while firing smoke is 2.6. Wow, look at that armor. Anyways, so its abilities are reloader, heal consumable, and flare for piercing, so only AP only. Druid, after giving the green light to the construction of their Daring class ships, the Admiralty soon realized that their combat characteristics would not allow them to counter the new American and Soviet destroyers as equals. During the first half of the 1950s, design work commenced on ships that would be capable of opposing Project 68 BIS cruisers owing to their new rapid-firing guns. These ships were also meant to serve as escorts for aircraft carrier groups and convoys and hunt down enemy submarines. While the project never reached the design drawing stage, the drafts were used as a basis for the Country-class guided missile destroyers. Your design, 1952. So this thing's gonna pack a punch, and I'm kind of excited because I don't know if it'll be a campaign ship. Well, hopefully a campaign ship. It's Tier 8 after all. Marceau. I have no idea what that Navarin is, but it's a battleship, and I hope it's good. But here's Marceau. Another ship that people have been waiting for. Too bad they didn't bring out Hindenburg or anything in the slightest. No, not one bit. But Marceau, she's I think mini Colbert, no? Anywho, consumable duration on DCP is 5, reload time is 40. Engine boost, max speed is 20%, consumable duration of 3 minutes, reload time of 2, and you get 2 of these, so standard French engine boost, repair party, HP per second, 218, consumable duration is 14 seconds, reload time is 120 seconds or 2 minutes, and you get 2 of these, and it gets AA defensive fire. With the duration in 40 seconds, reload time of 150, so 2.5 minutes, and you get 2 of these. Survivability, 21,900, armor, 10 to 20 millimeters, I'm getting hiccups. Artillery, 4x2s, 127 millimeters, 11 kilometer range, reload time is 4 seconds, turn time is 6, maximum HE shell damage is 1,850, fire setting chances is 7%, and AP shell damage 2,450. Torpedoes, it gets 4x3s, reload time of 150 seconds, 2.5 minutes, max damage is nearly 15,000, and range by sea to detect torpedoes is 1.5, torpedo range 6, torpedo speed 60. The AA defense, the damage per second at 2 kilometers is 24, 3.5 is 23 damage, also 3.5, 48, and at 5.2, 63 damage per second. Maneuverability, 44 knots, just base, so it can go over 50 obviously, similar to Kleber. Turning circle radius is 740 meters, rudder shift time 4.8 seconds, concealment, detectability range by sea 6.9, detectability range by air 3.5, and while finding smoke is 2.6. Reloader, fast, heal consumable, Marceau. In 1939, amid rising worldwide tensions, it was decided to continue building destroyer leaders and increase the number of Mogador-class ships to 6. Destroyer Marceau was never laid down, and construction work was suspended after France declared war on Germany. If the construction had continued after the war, the ship could have received American 5-inch 127mm dual-purpose guns. Year design, 1940. Lovely. Sorry if I'm going through this too quickly, because I don't know how long this video is going to be. So, a Tier 8 Russian battleship. Oh my goodness gracious. Navarin. 360 turrets and secondary reach? Is this I mean, it looks stinky, but I don't mind it. If it's a secondary Russian, that's gonna be interesting. What does this say? Look at it. Look at it. It has... Okay. Let's just go through this. Secondaries on those side holes. Secondaries on the sides. It has 12 guns? Man, look at the secondaries on this thing. It actually has a lot. It has 12 whatever guns, but 2 of them are on the back and 1 of them on the front. Which is odd, especially for a Tier 8, too. Damage control party, duration is 10, reload time is 40, and you get 3 of these. As for its heal, oh, that's a super heal right there. HP per second is 777, consumable duration is 20 seconds, the reload time is 80, and you get 3 of these. So instead of like 2 like every other Russian gets, this one gets the bonus. And enhanced secondary targeting. There's no planes or spotters or none of that. So it looks like pretty standard, but you get 4 of them and they have a reload time of 100 seconds. Okay, survivability 69,400, armor 19 to 400 millimeters, torpedo damage protection 18%. Artillery, okay, so it gets 12 16-inch guns, firing range 16.7, reload time is 35, turn time is 30, max HE shell damage is 5,850, the fire setting chance is 41%, the max AP shell damage is 11,000. As it's for secondaries, 18 130mm guns, 7km firing range, reload time is 6, max HE shell damage 1800, fire setting chance 9%. As for its other armament is 16 or 8x2 130mm. Its firing range is also 6 or 7. I mean, reload time is 6, and it's pretty much the same stats. AA defense is damage per second at 2.5 is 299. At 3.5 kilometers is 166, and at 5.2 kilometers is 122 damage. So, this thing has pretty tough AA. Maneuverability, max speed 27.5 knots. Turning circle radius is 770 meters. Rudder shift time 16 seconds. Concealment, range by sea is 15.2, range by air is 12.2, and firing smoke is 14.7. What is this thing? What? So the bow is 32mm, except for the icebreaker, obviously. Yeah, 113mm. So you probably want to have someone to burn this thing down. It's like bleeding 32mm. Obviously shooting at the superstructure. Casement armor 50 for the torpedo bulkhead. Forward stroke 125 to 300. Deck is .32mm armor belt. Jeez, 32 to 35mm deck. Okay, the Citadel is amazingly just large. It takes up half of the ship in the middle, from the looks of it. So hopefully you can actually Citadel this thing. It looks like a pain to deal with in general. Besides, if you don't have a fire starter, just burn its damage comms. It does have secondaries, but I don't know how good they would be from the angles and such. Overview, secondary reach, full circle, and hidden. How's that hidden for 15.2 kilometers? Navarin. In February 1914, work on a new battleship design commenced, with the primary focus being to range 16-inch guns and quadruple gun turrets. The secondary battery was comprised of 5.1-inch guns produced by the Opukov factory, while the main turrets were positioned along the ship's center line. Because of the outbreak of World War I, no ships of this design were laid down. Year design, 1915. Bit dinky looking, but I mean, I'm not going to buy it and try it out. Probably get it during a campaign though and try it out then. There you go. There's all the new ships. Anything here? No. Anything else? Joseph Rees is in the store, so granted, he's probably been there before. Nothing new in the forge. What's this? In the supply, there's a fall set with 5 crates, 20 cameras, and 25 promotion orders for 5,500 doubloons. Not even bother. 50,000 global, 1 insignia for 3,800, and probably 12 paint for 750 yen. Also, in the PS store, I don't know if it's here or not, but No, but in the actual PS store, you can buy AL Baltimore and the ship with the commander for $15, not including tax. That'll be probably around $17 or so. But they are there, so if you want to get a free command, or well, not a free, but like a cheap way to get Baltimore and her ship, that's the way to go. So, Michelangelo. Obviously, I'm gonna look through all the stuff here for everyone. So obviously Michelangelo, you get two big crates for the Pan-Europeans. You get some collection crates for the new collectibles. 7 Pan-European destroyer crates, 1 Italian crate, 7 150 doubloons, 5 insignias and accommodations, 41 promotion orders. And then, yeah. 5 days of premium. Obviously, I'm gonna buy it. Hello? Okay, there we go. So, Michelangelo. Has some sort of unique ability that he can use, with like some sort of trade-off. Here she is, and obviously you can tell that the turrets are in the middle, and they are 360. Okay, as for its unique ability, there's the SAP. So you can have SAP main gun and I believe secondaries on this. So it would increase the time, but if you want double SAPs, obviously. Loadout. Damage control party. Duration is 5. Reload time is 60. Repair party. HP per second 396. Consumable duration is 28. Reload time is 60, and the number of consumables is 2. As for the sonar that you have to replace it with, it gets 3.3k torpedo range, 4.7 ship range, consumable duration of 98 seconds, reload time is 3 minutes, number of consumables is 2, and it also gets defensive AA if you want to switch the heel or sonar out. Obviously 40-second duration, reload time is 150, and you get 2 of them. It gets 2 smokes, exhaust smoke generators. Consumable duration is 40 seconds, its dispersion time is 10, the reload time is 150 seconds, and you get 2 of them. And it gets 4 enhanced secondary targetings. Pretty much the standard stuff, and obviously it gets 4 of them for 100 seconds. Survivability 66,100 points, hit points. Armor 16 to 255 millimeter. Torpedo damage reduction 22%. Artillery, so it has 2x4, 320 millimeter. Firing range is 15.4, reload time is 21.5, 180 turn time is 22.5, HE shell damage 4,700, fire setting chance is 35%, AP shell damage max is 9,700. Its secondary armor 10x2, 90 millimeters, 6.5 kilometer range, reload time is 4.2. The SAP shell damage is 1,900, and for the 3x4s, which are 152 millimeters, firing range is 6.5 kilometers, reload time is 9.6, with the AP shell or SAP damage being 3,650. As for the torpedoes, it is 2x3s, the reload time is 2 minutes, the max damage is 20,433, the detectability by sea is 1.7, the torpedo range is 8 kilometers, with the torpedo speed being 72 knots. AA defense at 2 kilometers is 50 damage, at 3.5 is 139 damage, and at 4 kilometers 135 damage. Maneuverability, max speed is 33.5 knots, turning circle radius is 830 meters, rudder shift time 10.8 seconds. Concealment, range by sea is 12.3, range by air is 7.4, and detectability while firing in smoke is 7.4. Here's her armor. So obviously you can probably go through her bow easily, but if it tries to angle and get its guns off, get her guns off, you know, it'll be a hard time to get through that 35mm deck. Obviously shooting through her long nose bow, obviously doing a lot of damage. Armor belt is 200mm. Very small superstructure. Yeah, the deck is made out of 40mm plating. So, let's see. And the armor belt is also 40mm. Yeah, it's as for the citadel, it is pretty large. Obviously, if angled properly and not doing broadside, you know, you can probably get away with it. Unless it's like, it may like just thick enough to like just pen it, but not citadel in it. I highly doubt that, obviously. Overview, big guns, secondary reach, and SAP shells. Michelangelo. The Washington Naval Conference gave Italy the opportunity to build battleships from 1927. Several projects with displacements between 18,000 and 35,000 tons were under development simultaneously. Some of the projects relied on foreign designs, Hood, Nelson, and Dunkirk, but some were unique. The design proposed by Admiral de Fiel featured a ship with 8 12.6-inch guns and quadruple gun turrets placed close to the midship frames, and the secondary battery mounts were moved towards the ship's forward and aft ends. Era design, 1934. Okay. Well, stretch this a little bit. Probably not going to change a whole lot anyways. Yeah. Operation Storm Surge assignments. Okay. So, as I was saying before you buy any of the commanders or anything, do these free missions first, because they will give you 5 Azur lane crates. So, and you know, you might get something out of it, hopefully. What's this? Nordic Griffin. So, okay, this is for the collectibles, and you get a special skin for Osterjotland, I'm assuming. Pretty much just get crates and stuff for the new collectible thing that they put out. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the crates in here changed to fall. Collections. You know, I don't know if I can view it properly unless I'm just dumb. Probably just dumb. There's this Oyan. I'm not gonna do a review on it, but you know, you could see it for yourself. It's only a tier 2. Granted, I'll probably do first games and tier 2s eventually. And yes, I will do that. 2x1s. Yeah. Toucher class destroyer. Anyways, is there anything in the bureau? Nope. As for the new ships, tier 4 Muavenet or Muavenet. One torpedo tube. Let's see here. Fire range increases to 9.8. The whole B to 11,900 hit points and a 3.1 second rudder shift. And the guns, reload time reduced to 5.5 and turret time reduced to 15 with the upgraded. The DCP duration is 5 seconds, reload time is 40. Smoke generator is 20 seconds, dispersion time is 77, the reload time is 240 seconds, and number of consumables is 2. Engine boost, max speed is 5%, duration is 100 seconds, and the reload time is 160 with number of consumables 2, and it does get defensive AA. That lasts for, and that has 300 damage per 300% damage increase with a 30-second duration that has a reload time of 3 minutes. They really like their 3s in that, huh? HE only. Hit points 9,800. Armor 6 to 10 millimeter. Artillery 4x1 120 millimeter. 8.9 frame range. 6-second reload. Turn time is 18 seconds. HE shell damage 1,900. 9% chance to set fires. Torpedoes 1x4. Reload time 75 seconds. Max damage 6,200. Range by sea is 1.6 kilometers. Torpedo range is 6. Torpedo speed 72 knots. 72 knots over here. Its damage per second at 2 kilometers is 22. Maneuverability 38 knots. Turning circle radius 540 meters. Rudder shift time 4.3 seconds. Concealment range by sea is 5.9. Range by air is 3. And while firing in smoke 2.1. Fast flare for fire. Short range torpedoes. Muavenet. In 1938, Turkey ordered 4 I-class ships from Britain. When World War II began, Britain bought 2, including Muavenet, which became HMS Inconstant. She served in the Home Fleet and then the Eastern Fleet, participating in Madagascar operations and Malta convoys in 1942. Later, she escorted convoys in the Atlantic and covered the Normandy landings. In 1946, she was returned to Turkey and renamed Muavenet again, honoring the destroyer that sank British battleship Goliath in World War I. Entered service 1942, ships in Series 4. Stored. so you can kind of worry for this one. Absolute legend. For her upgrades, range is increased to 10.4, hit points increased to 12,500, rudder shift reduced to 3 seconds, and her reload time to 4.5 seconds, and turn time is 15 seconds. DCP, yeah, you probably know, 5-second duration, reload time 40. Smoke generator, she has 20-second durations, dispersion time of 81, reload time of 240, and 2 of them. Engine boost is 5%, speed, duration of 100, reload time 160, and you get 2 of them. And for the AA, it is the same as Muavenet, with the 300 damage per percent increase and 30-second time. Survivability 11,600, armor 6 to 16 millimeters, artillery 4x1s 120 millimeters, firing range 9.5, reload time is 5, turn time is 18 seconds, maximum HE shell damage is 1,900, and the fire setting chance is 9. Torpedoes 2x4s 75 seconds, max damage 7,500. Range by sea to detect is 1.6, torpedo range 7.5, torpedo speed 72 knots. AA defense at 2 kilometers 14, at 3.5 kilometers 12. Maneuverability 39 knots. Turning circle radius 590, rudder shift time 4.2. Concealment, range by sea is 6.5, range by air is 3.2, and firing in smoke is 2.3. Fast, flare for fire, short range torpedoes, stored. With the outbreak of World War II, Britain began mass producing destroyers in batches of 8, with each with 4 7-inch guns and 1 or 2 torpedo launchers. 2 destroyers were transferred to Norway and named Stord and Sjevnir. Stord entered service in September 1943, participated in North Atlantic operations, and escorted polar convoys. She helped sink German battleship Scharnhorst during the Battle of North Cape and covered the Normandy landings in 1944. Post-war, Stord became the flagship of the Norwegian Navy. Entered service 1943, ships into Series 8. We could have at least mentioned, the way she sunk Scharnhorst was like 400 yards or so away. That's only 4 football fields to sink Scharnhorst, which is insane to a destroyer to get that close to a battleship in real life. But now it gets 1 little extra gun on the front, 2 on the back. I guess it's an upgrade where you can get 8 guns. Speaking of upgrades, firing range increased to 10.7, HP increased to 15,500, and rudder shift reduced to 3.2. Oh, it doesn't get an extra gun. Reload time reduced to 6.5, and turn time is also reduced to 15 seconds. Same DCP. Smoke generator is also a duration of 20, dispersion time of 85, reload time 240, and number of consumables is 2. Engine boost is the same as Stord and Muavenet, as well as the defensive AA fire. Survivability 12,900, armor 6 to 16 millimeters, artillery 1x1 120, 3x2 120s. Firing range is 9.7 kilometers, reload time is 7, turn time is 18, max shell damage 9,900 or 9,900, fire setting chance 9%. Torpedoes 2x3s, reload time 75 seconds, max damage 7,533. Detectability range by sea is 1.6, torpedo range 7.5 kilometers, torpedo speed is 72 knots. AA defense at 1.2 kilometers 14, at 3.5 is 15 damage. Maneuverability is 41 knots speed. Turning circle radius is 610 meters. Ruddership time is 5 seconds. And for the concealment, range by sea is 6.9 kilometers, range by air is 3.4, and firing in smoke is 2.4. Wow. Fast. Flare for fire, short range. I'm pretty sure you're already getting the gist of this line. Grom. Grom and Błyskawica, or Lightning in Polish, entered service in 1937, joining the ranks of the strongest European destroyers at the time. With the outbreak of World War II, the destroyers broke through the Baltic to Britain. After the fall of Poland, the ships joined the Royal Navy and aided in the Norwegian campaign. On May 4th, 1940, one of Grom's torpedoes was detonated by a bomb, sinking the ship in minutes. Entered service 1937, ships into Series 2. Split. The guns. 5. Okay. 2 torpedo tubes. Yeah, as you can see, they're kind of like Jaegers, but without the torpedoes, but better guns. No AA. For the upgrades is 10.8 kilometer firing range. Hit points is 16,600. The rudder shift is reduced to 3.8, and it gets a minus 0.4 second on reload gun, or so 3.6 seconds, and turn time is 12.9 seconds. There's a hiccup again. Oh. The ECP is the same as the other ones. Smoke generator, the only thing that changed is the dispersion time going up to 89 seconds. Engine boost. Well, the duration went down to 90 instead of 100, and the reload time is 120, but you do get 3 of them. And as for the defensive AA, it gets 400% the extra damage. Consumable duration is 40, reload time is 3 minutes, and you get 3 of these. As for the radar on the ship acquisition, or the radar range is 8 kilometers. Jeez. Consumable duration is 10 seconds, however. Reload time is 90 seconds, and number of consumables is 3. Survivability is 15,500. Armor is 6 to 20 millimeters. Artillery 5x1s, 140 millimeter guns. Range is 9.9 kilometers. Reload time is 4 seconds. Turn time is 15. Max HE shell damage is 2,000 with a fire setting chance of 10. Torpedoes 2x3s to have a reload time of 75 seconds. Max damage is 10,700. Torpedo detectability range by sea is 1.6 kilometers. Torpedo range is 8.5 kilometers, and torpedo speed is 76 knots. As for AA, at 1.2 kilometers is 21 damage per second, and at 3.5 is 60. Maneuverability is 41.5 knot at max speed. Turning circle radius is 640 meters. Rudder shift time is 5.2 seconds. Concealment, range by sea is 7 kilometers. Range by air is 3.5. And firing in smoke is 2.8. same unique abilities. Split. In the 1930s, the Yugoslav Navy ordered a large destroyer based on life on task, named Split after the city where she was built. She was laid down in 1939 and was to be armed with 5 Czechoslovak produced 5.5-inch guns. When the city of Split was captured by the Italians in 1941, the ship was named Spalato. After Italy's capitulation, Yugoslavia resumed work on the ship, completing her with British-American weapons. She entered service in 1959 as the Navy's flagship. Entered service 1959, ship setting Series 1. And the Tier 8 L.Katsonis. What is this thing? Alright. So 6 guns in total. It's 2 torpedoes on each side. Alright. For her upgrades is 3.8 second reload time, turn time is 12.9, firing range is 11 kilometers, and her hit points is 20,300 with a rudder shift time of 4.5. DCP is the same. The only thing that changed with the smoke generator is the dispersion time being 93 seconds. The engine boost is the same as Split. I think the duration of the AA went up by 40 on the defensive AA. As for its radar, is also the same as Split. So 8 kilometer range, duration is 10, reload time 90, and you have 3 of them. Survivability 17,300, armor 6 to 20 millimeters, artillery 6x1 140mm guns, firing range is 10 kilometers, reload time is 4.2, turn time is 15, shell damage max is 2,000 and fire setting chance is 10, torpedoes 2x4s, reload time 75, max damage 10,700, range by sea 1.6 kilometers, torpedo range is 9 kilometers with a torpedo speed of 80. AA defense. The damage per second at 2 kilometers is 22, and at 4 kilometers it is 59 damage per second. Maneuverability, 42 knot max speed. Turning circle radius is 720 meters. Rudder shift time is 6.4 seconds. Concealment. Range by sea is 7.1, range by air is 3.5, and range while on smoke is 2.9. L.Katsonis. In the late 1920s, Greek Navy leaders debated building more conventional ships versus fewer but stronger ones. In 1929, Greece chose the first approach, ordering 4 simplified destroyers from Italy. An alternative could have been ordering a pair of large ships with 5.5-inch guns, like the British E-class cruiser. Lambros Katsonis was named after a Greek liberation leader. Year design, 1929. That was long. Too many ships. What was that? Like 10? But there's some nerfs to some legendary ships. I believe Florida got a buff. You know, Brindisi and Amalfi got buffs. St. Louis and Charles Martel also have buffs. I'm not gonna read them out because that's gonna take too long. I'm already exhausted from this. But I think eventually later on we'll get a free Mutsu out of these special assignments, so be on the lookout for that. And then in one of the chain bundle things we'll get like a new Pan-Asian destroyer that's tier 6, so, but there will also be a Togo as well. Obviously they're not out right now, but you know, they'll be out soon. But yeah. Obviously all these are nice to see. But I think that will be all for today. And I shall see you all later. Bye bye.